Problem Fixers?
Yeah,
All right. Is that the name of our wrestling stable, the Problem
it
Fixers?
could be.
Could be a good tag team name.
Okay. Who's the manager out of the three of us, or all three of us
Gabe.
wrestlers?
Gabe's always the manager. He's manager. But I never shown with a gallery until I met this man.
I'm gonna be a dirty manager. I already know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Pallbearer over here.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Yo, we are at our bar, New Orleans, in the Marinee. My name is Chris True. This is Gabe Schaefer. We're representing 2 Drink Minimum, and we got a very special guest. It's been a long time coming. Ever since we started this project, this man, Gabe, has been talking about this man being in town.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, for real. Gabe, do the honors.
Yeah, so this is Beegats, who's an artist and photographer, one of my best friends, brother. Travels to town multiple times a year and is an incredibly talented photographer that we have been working with, representing for 5 years.
5 years.
Now? Yeah.
This is honestly, tomorrow is the 5th year anniversary of us becoming friends.
What an anniversary.
You guys have a 5-year friend anniversary?
Bro,
Oh, yeah, we
crazy,
can mark
right?
it. It's Halloween.
I met him the first time at Scope, and I snuck in the back, and he was a straight asshole.
Yeah, I don't remember because
Yeah.
I was in dickhead mode.
It was
Wait,
also Scope, so it's like you're under the gun in that situation.
I'm doing my first scope experience. Yeah.
Dude,
It will be a part of our programming.
Yeah. So
Can't wait to take you, baby.
So you're counting this bad first experience as
No,
part of your
that
friendship?
isn't my anniversary. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
We, like,
came down
connected.
here. I came down here on Halloween 2020, and I know the person who used to work in this gallery, this girl, and I've known her since she was 15. And when I came down here, then we became friends, and I showed in that Scope, and then multiple gallery shows. But before that, no other gallery would fuck with me, honestly.
Okay, why is that?
The pictures I take are probably too real.
Photography is really complicated too to represent.
So photography is complicated to represent, and the pictures were too real.
Probably that, and how I carry myself probably wasn't too conducive to having like a hoity-toity gallery fucking with me.
Oh, I see. But does someone like you want to be at a hoity-toity gallery?
Okay, I know. Imagine that, right?
I don't know. It's like, am I trying to bring my kid's birth? I don't have a kid, by the way, but my kid's birthday. Am I trying to do a kid's birthday at Larry Flint's?
Yeah.
Actually, I would do that. That's
I
a
mean,
good.
I feel like that sounds
What
like,
what is this rabbit hole we just went down?
that's a great 13th birthday.
Yeah, what's going on in your
13?
brain?
I was thinking 18. No, I'm thinking like like things in places where they don't belong, where they allegedly don't belong, according to you, right?
We work a lot with that
Well,
word.
Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly is the difference between 5 and 15.
Okay, here we go. We're in trouble already. This is being flagged on YouTube.
Allegedly.
We haven't even.
Yeah.
Oh, right, allegedly. Hey guys, what's your favorite thing about New Orleans? Why do you keep coming back?
Man, my favorite thing, probably the people.
Yeah.
The people are dope. The food's fucking amazing. It's always lit up. It's always a sensory experience here. Like, so there's always like there's a smell, and
Celebrity
I don't mean like the
bartender
shitty
appearance.
smell in the summer.
15 drink
Right, thank you. And but there's always something like for the senses. Like it's kind of a sensory overload the first time I came here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not. I'm from Ohio, so it's not the same thing.
Where are you based now?
I'm in Columbus now. I came up shooting photos in Cleveland though.
Okay.
Yeah, and my fiance lives in Columbus, so that's where I'm at.
People like Columbus, right?
I was there
don't.
for a minute.
But
But
funny
you're in there.
thing is when I was 16, he lived in Columbus, and I was at that house all the time.
Yeah, we kind of have a really weird way.
Like, I'm an orphan, so
realize
like
each other.
I just would be in skate houses, and all my friends were 6-7 years older than me. So I was doing dope, or not when I say dope, like coke and all those things. And he was in the building when I was like 16.
Yeah, so it was Halloween 2020. We're on Decatur at Santos.
Wait, how old are y'all now?
Old
This is
enough.
5 years ago.
Old enough.
This is 5 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
But so he had a homie with him visiting, and we were just all casually talking, right? And they were bringing up Columbus, and I was like, oh, I lived in downtown Columbus when I was 18 at the corner of 12th and High, and the dude that was here with him was like, hold up, I lived at the corner of 12th and High, we were the same age, and so we ended up realizing we were roommates, but it was like a skater squat pad, like Wild Boy like
These dudes like snuck into
it was
90s
like Peter
nail
Pan's
shows,
hideout.
yeah.
Like we were wow boys, and we just instantly connected. Like I hadn't seen this dude since I was 18,
Wow.
and then end up just like having this connection through this like thing, and when I first saw B's photography too, it was like it instantly, because it was during the shutdown. It was the first time I ever saw his work. Things were a bit more cerebral then because we weren't as active on the street, if you will. And I was reading Arthur Rimbaud's poetry again. It's like one of my favorite poets. And I remember when I first saw his photography, I'd been reading A Season in Hell during 2020, and I just finished for like however many times in my life A Season in Hell. And his photography instantly like connected with me in this resonance with Arthur Rimbaud's poetry. So when we connected it, like, oh shit, we got like kin situations going on, you know, as far as like brother shit going back to like when I was 18 and I saw his imagery, I was just like done, you know. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I feel like photography is such an interesting medium to me because I imagine, I would like to be wrong, but I imagine a lot of knuckleheads are like, think they can do it.
Man, yeah, I love photography. I'm not a fan of most photographers.
Yeah, okay. This is what I want to know more about.
Yeah.
Keep going. I feel similarly about
Well, I
a lot
mean,
of things.
well, the thing is all a photo is. It's an angle in a moment and how you can capture it. And there's a lot of art rules that apply to it if you think that far into it. But most people, their camera's taking a picture. They're not. Like, so like when somebody takes a picture of me and I hear like the continuous shutter go, it's like right, it makes that sound. I just know that they're not good at what they do. They're taking like sometimes like they'll get over on that because the subject matter is dope, and like so people are like, oh well, that's a cool subject matter. But me studying photography, I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, the photo's trash, and like it took you 50 fucking takes to get one that you picked from. I take one picture of everything I take.
You're leaning into one take Jake.
Yeah, sometimes
Wow.
2-click Rick. But yeah, it's like, I don't need to take more than one.
You like that, did you?
The first picture I take is the most authentic picture of the moment that I can take, especially people. Like when they think they're like posing for me, I take the picture before they pose.
Oh, interesting.
It's a philosophy of photography,
Yeah,
wouldn't you
yeah,
agree?
yeah.
I've talked with a few photographers since
That
forever.
really
This is
resonates
a
with
thing.
me because like my version of that is when it's like people coming. So I teach improv comedy
Right.
classes and I do a lot of
You're just
comedy
telling me about
shows.
it, yeah.
And it's like if someone comes to my class and they're like, I'm here because I'm the funny one in my group
Yeah.
and I say funny shit all the time.
Yeah.
I know they're going to struggle more than anybody else because they're not going to actually be genuine and authentic in the moment,
Right.
and they're trying too hard. I feel like that's similar to what you're saying.
No, it's exactly that.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
When you try to force it, it's like trying to squeeze a bar of soap in the shower, right? That's just gonna fly out your fucking hand. Where just
Yeah.
like a 30-day special, hang on loosely, right? Like fucking, it's like the more realistic thing isn't a rehearsed thing. It's like it's off the cuff, and it comes from a place in you that sometimes you don't even know where the fuck it came from. It's just you're expressing yourself, or your muse or whatever's expressing through you, and that's going to be the realest of the moments.
Yes.
You know
Dude,
what I mean?
I'm at a place in my comedy career where like I only want that. I don't want, I actively don't want to do.
That's
something
the
that
level.
is-
Everything else is ingrained muscle memory wise.
Yeah.
So you're
Authenticity or nothing, right?
just playing the
Yeah.
instrument without even thinking about it.
You're talking about 2-click Rick. I want to be authentic Rick.
Hey,
There you go.
look at you.
Fair enough.
Look
dude.
at me.
I'm trying to just turn into Rick Sanchez. That's all I want to do.
How about Rick Steiner?
Yeah. He's
I'd
like-
rather be Rick Springfield.
I'd rather be Rick Springfield?
Danger Zone.
Okay. Highway 2? You mentioned soap earlier. That reminds me, I got to get soap on the way home today. I'm out of soap.
Where you going, Lush?
No, they
yeah, I'm
closed.
gonna
They
go
closed down in the quarter, babe.
I'm going to go to Lush and get some soap jelly. I'm going to spend $14
Shit, bro, I bought my
on
soap
a
by
quarter
the weight.
size of soap jelly, and half of it's going to fall on the floor.
Don't hate on my friends.
Oh, bro. I
I love
buy
Lush.
$25 blocks of soap at Lush.
Dude, I'm not mad at Lush. I just, as a journey with someone who I care about deeply, he got soap jelly
Yeah.
as like
I don't like the jelly.
The
I
jelly
don't know,
is.
dude. I got these octopus ones there one time.
Dude,
That shit was crazy.
dude, octopus prime, octopus slime.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I got that shit.
We
But it
got
was the
that.
weirdest experience showering with it.
Shower gel. Just I love that. That's where we went.
Dude, no, it's the weirdest.
I didn't have this on the
I need
list.
to.
There you go.
I want to know more about your experience.
Smell
My
like shit
experience,
and invite the bad demons, right?
my experience with soap jelly was when it was one of the most joyful showers of my life, and I did not come out of it clean. That half the jelly was on the ground.
Right, that's what I'm trying to
instantly.
say. Did you
Instantly.
ask them how to apply it?
Did I ask the person at Lush how
I
to
did.
apply
Yes,
soap
I went
jelly?
back again, and the French class
You
was like,
went back?
yes. I'm like, what's up with the jelly? I was like, because it's just falling everywhere. And so they're like, well, there are a couple ways to ideally apply it.
Yeah, you just gotta buy this soap jelly mitt.
I feel like you gotta palm
Put
that
it
shit
in a
tough.
washcloth.
You gotta palm that shit tough.
Put it in the middle of a washcloth.
Okay. All right.
Make the washcloth like
All right,
wrap it around.
enough about soap jelly, bro. That's,
All right. Sorry.
That's a weird conversation, bro.
Well, I do want to say to close that thread. After my bad experience with soap jelly, that Lush did cease to exist in the French Quarter.
Oh.
Beegats, are there other
You
things?
shut down Lush.
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this voodoo
purpose.
motherfucker.
Not
Bro,
on
you
purpose.
shut down
Not on purpose.
Bro, he's up on stage shitting on Lush and shit.
So how have you seen New Orleans change in your times being here? Because if you're someone who, if you're a observant guy, you love the city, and
You've
you
been here
come
about a
here.
dozen times. in the
4 to
last
5
I mean,
times.
I
Yeah.
noticed this trip, everything's under fucking construction. I noticed that.
Sure.
Well,
Like, that wasn't something that I had to deal with before. I was strolling today, and, like, it looked like
you were here at Super Bowl last time.
I was.
We watched the
I
Super Bowl
was.
together.
We did.
It's trash.
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
trash
don't
except
know.
for the intro because we're like, hey, it's New Orleans, and all of a sudden the game was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like that the Eagles won. So, but
We had a fun week.
I don't care about sports. Sports aren't my thing. So,
Right, but what else? Like what are other observations about the city?
that's something. Let me think on that for a second.
Yeah, like just like for people like you who have I mean, I know we just met, but you strike me as someone who has like a pretty defined perspective. Like you know what you like, you know what you don't like, and so I love hearing people like you, especially with an artistic eye. I love hearing you toast or roast the city.
So no, it's all going to be a toast for me. I can't speak to it to change as much, but I definitely can tell the city has moods.
Moods.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she definitely has a mood.
She sure does.
Like
Yeah.
so, like I came in the summer, a year or two ago, and
She was angry.
bro, she was a piss lady, dude. And then so speaking about the Super Bowl, I watched the switch of how the city's calm and everybody's going about their day to day, to it turning into a party, and that was an experience to watch. Like
Yeah,
just
Super
watching,
Super Bowl was a vibe.
it was like watching her get dressed up and put on a show for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
big
showed
night
out.
out.
Yeah.
But like as far as critiques to here, I don't know it well enough to have anything bad to say about it. Right? Like it's like I have such a affection for this place that like my critiques aren't based in like it'd be like more of like how I feel in the moment, and I don't really look at anything like that.
Okay, that's fair.
I have a question
fair.
for him. So you have been brought. Last year we showed you. Actually, this year. Sorry, I'm already flipping ahead. We showed you at Photo London.
We did, bro.
Our
London.
first time showing at Photo London.
London
We're
Calling,
the
yeah.
youngest gallery to ever show at Photo London. We're
And
the
we shit on
only
everybody.
Louisiana gallery to ever show at
Well, I
Photo
would say we
London.
shit on everybody, but we definitely fucking like our presence was felt.
Yeah, I'm incredibly proud and happy with what we accomplished with that. But one of the reasons that you're here right now is we're gathering material for Photo London next year for showing
Oh,
you again
indeed.
that. So you're right now in that mode that like if you were a musician or you were a writer or you were like a filmmaker, you're actually in process.
I'm writing
like,
music,
right
yeah,
now. Yeah. And I'm excited about that. And so I guess one of the things that I would ask is where is your head at as far as this net for gathering fish right now? What goes on? What is going on through your mind right now when you're thinking about trying to capture things?
So I've never been a studio gangster. So like the photos don't come to me. I go and find photographs, and it's actually it's probably easier here than it is most places, right? Like so, all it really takes for me to amass a fucking a collection of photographs is just leaving the spot and hitting the street, right? So like I was talking to my girl earlier about it, where it's just 3 or 4 times a day I'm just going to take a stroll, and it's like I collect the photos as they come. I feel like every photo I've ever taken, the universe put in front of my path anyway. Like the photo was meant to be taken. And if I don't take it, somebody else is going to take it shittier, right? Like they're going to take a shittier version of the photo that I would have taken.
You just remind me of a Charles Bukowski quote. He said, "It's not so much that I'm so good; it's that they're all so bad."
And that's 100% it, bro. It's like, and like, here's the thing, man. Like, bro, when we did the museum show in Asheville, I put a photograph in it, and I did this just to be able to tell the story later in life. I put a photograph in it that was hard as fuck. Like, you remember how everybody was sweating me about that photograph?
Yeah.
It's these 3 little homies on the east side of Cleveland flicking me off.
It was your first photo, yeah?
My photo, I had a camera for 30 days flat. Like 30 days to the day. And I was just like, this photo's hard. I'm putting this in this museum show. My first time ever being in a museum. And I was like, just as this show motherfuckers that like, dog, like, y'all might try to get to this. I was like, I was doing this fucking out the gate.
Well, and you reflected the energy of the show through that photo.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I had all these old, it was one of the first times I really had like just over the top, like, rich people like glazing my shit about like.
In all fairness, Asheville, North Carolina, rich people.
Yeah.
It's its own special breed.
So it's like country beer money, right? But it's like but at the same time, but at the same time, like it was
country beer money.
It was accolades that like I'd never. Yeah, right. I just never fucking like had that many old white people tell me how cool my shit was.
There was a lot of old white people.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like I get told all the time how dope my shit is.
I felt like that was the 28 Days Later of old white people.
Yeah, it was intense. and don't get twisted. I'm not trying to show Nashville
never seen
either.
that many old white people.
I like Asheville.
I
like Asheville a lot, dude. But
still, there are a lot of old white people.
I like the Asheville I got to see. And towards the end of that weekend, I about kicked that old white dude in the head.
Oh, we were over,
Beach.
bro.
Yeah.
We had to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, you were just saying
God bless them.
when you were at whatever one of these shows that like your presence was felt.
Oh,
People,
bro.
Which one?
But I want to know. Well, we'll take any of them. But I want to know what you mean by that. Like,
What do you mean?
Well, like when you say that you were at an art show or an art festival or whatever, and everyone knew you were there. I'm assuming it doesn't mean only that the booth or the exhibit,
This was
whatever,
a museum
looked
show.
good.
This is a whole museum, like a
it's
huge
the Asheville Art
museum
about
downtown
2 years
Asheville.
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
Like when you go
67
there, there's
artist
sculptures
show.
out front and shit. You know.
But we
Yeah.
had the main room. It was the big show.
So when you say your presence was felt, you do mean that literally, like just like the exhibit itself, like the whole museum itself.
I view this the same way that a band views a concert.
Hey, you
Okay.
have a blessed night.
That's the way I view it.
Yeah.
So it's an audience, and they're affected by a number of elements. So you play all those elements to the best of your ability to make sure the show's strong. Yeah. But this museum show was great, man. It was like 67 artists, some legends.
Oh, bro, I felt like the little kid amongst the giants.
We've talked about Robert Williams numerous times in the podcast. This show existed because of Robert Williams. Yeah.
They had just built a wing on this museum, and like Asheville's already like an artistic town, and that was like one of the first big things they did with the wing. Is they gave him fucking like full fucking run.
Yeah, it's called the New
like,
Salon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 67 artists, over 200 artworks in the whole room. So we were playing off of the idea of the Paris Salon that existed for like, when we see art fairs, as you're going into art fairs, all these things are evolutions of timelines. Bourbon Street is a facsimile of the concept of Storyville. The art fairs are a facsimile of the concept of the Paris Salon. Every year, this one show, it would be floor to ceiling artworks, just like hung, right? It went on for multiple hundreds of years. They would have ladders.
And like you gotta think, like fucking peasants would come to this shit.
Everybody.
And they would think wizards made this shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like
There's
'cause it's
no
like
movies, no
imagine
radio,
seeing,
no-
imagine
yeah, for
seeing
real.
like,
Yeah.
like a
Truly.
fucking like
Truly.
a Caravaggio,
Yeah, truly.
and you'd never seen art before,
Yep, truly.
right?
And you'd have
so-
ladders to
you know what
climb
I mean?
up to see
just to have
paintings.
different perspectives of it.
They were like
And
knife
not only
fights.
that, and not only that, people would fall off the ladders and break their neck.
Because they're all wasted.
Yeah.
You have little
Everybody's drinking wine
lounges
and
set
doing all
up
that
like
shit.
it was
Yeah.
the wildest shit. Yeah, the Paris Salon is the greatest tradition of art shows in history, in my opinion. So most places won't let you actually even go close to that tradition at this point. But the idea was because I specialize in salons.
Well, and you tried to get them to have ladders, but
they wouldn't let me do shit.
Because of insurance.
No,
yeah.
nobody's gonna let me do nothing unless they. Well, maybe at some point we will get that place, but that show, no, they wouldn't. But me and Bob Robert Williams came up with the idea about this review that was also hearkening to the tradition of the Paris Salon for new contemporary art. And that's the show he was talking about. But it was in Asheville, and I'm because I have a history there. That's the reason I got away with it, because I've worked with the museum in the past. We play with these things. Yeah, they're fun.
That's so cool. I'm so excited to learn more about this world. I feel like a baby.
Well, hey, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
You're going to be running by the middle of December.
Yeah, this baby's going to be flying a plane.
We have very exciting programming.
Look at baby go.
Look at this baby.
Look at baby go.
Yeah, goo goo gaga flight pattern,
Hey,
baby.
bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah, got a what's it called? Pacifier. Pilot with a pacifier.
They call that cocaine in Miami.
Hello.
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah,
They call it that.
I definitely don't know anything about that.
Good for you.
I'm a little scared.
Well, you should be scared this year. After everything I learned the last week, you should be scared.
Okay.
We're going into it's Game of Thrones White Walker time, baby, when we go to Miami.
All right. Well, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I am. I'm not,
No, we're gonna have fun.
but I am.
We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be very
Miami's always a
entertaining.
great time, bro.
Yeah, Miami's crazy. It's fun.
So actually, I would love to talk a little bit more about Miami through the lens of Beegats being here. Like, what would
For
you
sure.
say, Beegats, for someone who is doing scope for the first time?
No, not first. It's
No. For me,
Oh.
like as someone who has done it thoroughly.
I mean, you just got to understand that you're dealing with a bunch of people with egos that aren't necessarily earned. It's my biggest.
Well, I'm in the comedy world, so I totally.
Yeah, well, you're going to have some jokes. You know what I mean?
But I understand the unearned ego.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of flash well, no, I can't talk about the whole thing as that, but there's going to be a substantial portion of people that are way more flash than substance.
Yes.
But the thing is like you're going to be with us, and it's like, bro. I mean, my first year there,
Peaky
dog,
fucking blinders.
we was rolling dice in a pizza box, man. Like fucking, we was playing CeeLo in a pizza box.
2021 was
Wait, is
very
that
goony.
Is that a metaphor? Or is
No, literal. 2021 was very goony.
No. I mean, like we were just doing that. Like fucking
Ski masks.
somebody gave him a bottle of fucking real fancy Japanese whiskey. We pounded it that night, like at the booth.
Y'all didn't want to savor that?
Well,
You
we
said
had
no
other
day
things
but
to
today?
do.
No, I bet, man.
Yeah, it was a
Ain't
big
no,
year.
Ain't no time like the present.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
2021 was super goony. We're not as goony anymore, but this year might be goony. We'll see.
I mean, I always
Yeah.
bring a little bit of gooniness too.
I was gonna bring a few books with me to read. Should I?
Well, you know what? You might have time. You don't like Coke, so you might find time.
I was gonna bring something to sew and crochet between. No.
Your bathing suit for the beach?
So is this a crocheted Speedo?
Dude, I would crochet a speedo.
I don't know, man. I mean, you'll see.
No.
But Miami is self-centered, bro. Like I said, the first time I ever went there was 8 years ago. And it was a similar experience to coming here for the first time.
When I was
Like,
working for Red Truck.
we're not talking about the sensory perception of it, where it's like, there's music playing everywhere. There's fucking ill-ass food being cooked everywhere. Really interesting people you see everywhere. But like at Scope, my highlight there is going to the Max Club Deuce, honestly.
Yeah, we'll be definitely doing programming from there.
Yeah. Well, so I've been to Miami one time just for a quick little trip, and I actually organically stumbled upon Max Club Deuce. And
So
You didn't organically. It was by Cosmic Design.
Cosmic Design. I
Best
loved
happy
it.
hour in the world, bro.
I loved
From
it.
it's like an all-day happy hour, 7 days a week, and it's like buy one get one.
It's the
on
only
South
other
Beach.
place I can compare to here.
You can smoke inside, like fucking buy one get one. They give you this poker chip, and every beer you get another one. Every shot.
My
you get
love for
another one.
Max is endless.
Love that.
Same
Buy
thing
one,
for the
get
R
two
bar.
type
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, that's really special.
it is. You'll see it. Yeah,
It's special. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
You'll
we're in
know.
a special place right here as well. I mean, our bar
Exactly.
is definitely the kind of spot that it's like locals. It's beloved locally. A lot of people from out of town make it.
Same scenario at Max.
Yeah, and it's in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
First time I ever came here, I spent that first night, fucking on. those steps over there didn't have plants.
That's
and
right.
And I spent the
Back
whole
in the
night
day.
with a
When it was
runny nose.
the humidity boys stoop.
Yeah, I had a runny nose that whole night.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean you were?
Allegedly.
Okay, all right, sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
still
right.
catching up, Allegedly.
For a few years, it was a thing we were just told to say.
Yeah. So, what is the rest of your time going to be like, Beegats? You're here to do a show. You're here to hang. You're here to chop
Oh, I'm
it
not
up
doing a
with
show
me.
this time. No.
Creating a show.
I'm creating a show.
I
in the future.
apologize.
Yeah.
Yes, creating a show.
Yeah. My time's going to be spent eating great food and taking photographs.
So world's ending tomorrow. What are you eating tonight?
I'm eating
It's
Coop's
my
fried
Coops.
chicken.
I knew it. I knew he wanted to go to Coops.
I'm eating Coop's fried
I was
chicken.
going to cook a steaks, but
Yeah.
if it's the end of the world, we got to go.
End
to
of the world, I'm
Coops.
going to
Yeah.
Coop's.
Yeah.
I'm going to sweet talk whoever's serving me. I'm going to get 2 chicken titties on my plate.
It'll be
Yeah, I'm going to get that jambalaya. Fucking, yeah.
it'll be Judah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely get the 2 chicken breasts.
You know
yeah.
Judah from Coops.
I don't.
He's a really good. Really?
No, maybe I do, but I don't know that I do.
Well,
He's
we
a
won't-
really dope artist.
Yeah, we'll make this happen.
He's I mean, his art is
We
really
should
cool.
do an episode of Coops, actually.
For sure.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
love that. We should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why we haven't done that. We'll do that. Yeah.
This podcast is still a baby. Speaking of babies.
It is. I
Still-
keep forgetting how much of a baby we are.
It's still a
So
baby.
how have y'all fucking what have y'all learned from doing a podcast together?
Oh my God, I love this. They're asking me questions.
Well, I think it's.
So I'm here for this.
Well, I think one of the things that we discussed early on was understanding that whatever this project will end up being will take a while to get there. So
Totally.
let's get going.
A slow burn. Yeah.
It's like it's not about being
Well,
perfect. out
he
the
and I have
gate.
been doing this shit for a while, so we understand. I think the rate of growth should be like a plant on your porch.
Yeah. It's like if you're thinking.
I like that analogy. That's a good analogy.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I need to fucking monetize
no.
this right now."
Hold on. I'm cataloging that. Fucking the rate of growth should be like a plant on the porch. That's
For real,
That's
though.
a beautiful sentence.
That's
though.
really
Like
nice.
appreciate the because every day when
Very
you got a
eloquent,
plant,
friend. Very eloquent.
well the
Yeah.
painting I've been working on has helped me realize that is that I really feel like if you've done this enough, you've been in the studio enough, you've been on a stage enough, you've been behind a camera enough. The numbers are on the boards by this point, boys. Like we're not having to think about playing the instrument anymore.
No.
So I feel like what it comes down to is like if you can afford the luxury of the growth rate not being determined by some artificial boundary like a deadline or whatever the fuck that is the most ideal place to be, because then the ideas can have the ability to really come to life in the way that they should, and they'll be strongest that way. That's what I firmly believe.
And you also
that.
have the root structure to support the plant.
Exactly.
I'm following this
It's
analogy.
organic, man.
Yeah, and you just got to keep, as long as we keep watering it on a regular
Sunlight.
basis.
There's
we're gonna
all
be
these
okay.
levels that can't talk about. Yeah,
Yeah,
money.
Like every time.
So
we do,
I got to keep making enough money to make sure that the sunlight's there.
Yes.
We got to keep showing up and loving what we're doing.
I
you
feel
know.
like honestly that's 80% of anything. It's just showing up.
And having people that are really, really dope at what they do.
Yeah, but just showing up though. And I feel like
Because I see a lot of bullshit.
people discredit the fucking the effort. Like
I totally agree with that.
like there's this. It was some weird meme I saw, but it's like the dude digging the tunnel, and then it's like the dude fucking like going back, and he's like this far from the diamonds, right? Like, and it's like that's it, man. It's like you gotta have supreme confidence in yourself that it's gonna work out, and you have to have that belief. It can't be an external fucking thing.
Yeah, and I would add on top of that, part of that belief, at least for me, is you have to love doing the verb and not only being the noun.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
It's
it.
like you
Bro,
can't.
exactly.
Yeah, you can't be like
Yeah.
like the amount of people
yeah.
that want to call themselves a comedian,
But
but
they-
just do
but they
like
can't do all of
Instagram
it.
videos.
Right,
or they
right,
just
right.
do it's like-
In the room.
right.
In the room. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not saying that that's
No.
nothing. That is
Nah,
something.
but you got to be multifaceted in fucking
You get
your
to keep
application, especially like you have to also love it. Like
Yeah,
you can't.
Tyson said you have to take something you hate and make it something that you love to do.
There's this great Navy SEAL thing. Fucking I do it every time I work. It's just a sentence: embrace the suck.
That's the discipline.
You gotta embrace the suck, dude. It's like shit's not gonna be perfect, but you have to have the belief in yourself.
Wayne White said you better love digging
Yeah.
ditches if you want to be a great artist.
Bro, exactly, bro. Yeah, like you gotta.
He told me that.
You
I
gotta
love that
do
quote.
it.
We're just
You
digging
gotta,
ditches,
you gotta
boy.
do it even if you weren't getting paid to do it.
Exactly. And we love doing this podcast. We love talking to people like you. We
Well,
love posting up at bars that we love, like the R Bar right here in the
this is a
Marini.
great bar.
It's a great bar.
Chris, the best bartender in here, but it's a great bar. Yeah.
It is, and we're gonna close out this episode right now. But this is a ton of fun, Gabe.
Yeah.
Uh,
We aim to please.
and you know what? I want to just say this is y'all's 5-year anniversary, but a year from now, it's gonna be our 1-year anniversary.
And see, and
You know what I'm doing?
And look,
I'm taking you to get chicken titties coops. All right.
don't threaten me with a good time.
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
And thank you all for having me, though, for real.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
of course.
Good luck with compiling the art this weekend.
Yeah. All right, bro.
He's good.
I don't need luck with
I
that.
know.
He's good.
I said
Well,
that
yo.
immediately. I thought this
To
man
my
doesn't need
boy,
luck.
and to my new boy. Thank
Let's
you.
go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's get it.
Thank
Yeah.
y'all so much for watching. This has been 2 Drink Minimum. My name is Chris True. That's Gabriel
I think I
Schaefer
had like
Ew.
6 drinks minimum, but yeah.
from Mortal Machine Gallery and the Open Mic Renal. Shout out to producer Steve, who's right behind that camera right
I got
there.
a dope picture of him doing his thing while we were talking.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you someone sent this to you, buy them a drink. They hook you up.
All right, so look, I want to take a couple.